We can often see whales leap out of the water. An incredible lucky moment for a tour boat was when the whale made a giant leap but missed them by just a few inches. In today's video we will be looking at the luckiest people caught on camera. Be sure to watch till the end as the last one will amaze you. In what looked like a moment from the Spider-Man movie, a guy on motorcycle managed to avoid getting hurt at all when he jumped into the top of the car he hit. Sometimes we wish we could add special effects in our real-life speeches. Somehow the screw managed to get an incredible effect right after he said 2020 hasn't been the best year.
2020 has not been the best year.
During a JBC race, after one of the riders made an incredible jump which he didn't land, he lost the lead by quite a bit but somehow manages to get himself up and actually passed the other riders and won the race. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way. An incredible lucky moment to watch at the NBA game is when Russell Westbrook missed an ambitious dunk but gets an extremely lucky bounce. When the wheel of a huge truck detached from the vehicle, a tire seemed to go straight for a man riding his bicycle nearby. Luckily the wheel did not touch him and no one was hurt. When a man was making a slow-motion footage of some bees, he managed to capture an amazing shot of a bee collision. Apparently standing up and grabbing something, putting things in its place can be too much of an activity. These people got extremely lucky when the cup managed to go in the cup holder by itself. A van driver got very lucky when a styrofoam box jumped back into his van while driving, twice in a row. In a Matrix-like moment when two guys were imitating Conor McGregor at night, somehow he was coincidentally driving by and stopped to say hi to them. And that probably made the guy's night. At a car race, one of the drivers managed to push a car off the track and in one of a million saved. It turned out that the push actually made him get ahead.
Back here coming to the line, they got together and the car started wobbling and bobbling. Just a little shortcut.
I cannot believe he saved that car.
No.
At a moto racing event, one of the drivers got extremely lucky when he saved himself from what would have been an extremely bad fall, and even finished the race on his knees. When a man made a DIY sled, he was sliding down a hill made of snow which led directly to a road, which two cars were passing by pretty fast, and the man got extremely lucky. A crazy moment to watch was during the Red Bull's Rubik's Cube World Cup when the contestants were actually twins, and the winner won by just 0.001 seconds difference.
It's messed up so bad.
What seemed to be an unlucky moment, turned out to be a lucky one when Angelica Bengtsson pole broke during a jump, but because of the pole break she got another try which turns out to be the national record.
Like that. Better news is she's afforded another try as a result of that, so another third attempt to try to join them at the next height. And putting the trust in her new pole, she gets over the bar. That's a new outdoor lifetime best.
Even though drone footages are good to see at events, sometimes mistakes can happen with drones. A skier got pretty lucky when a drone malfunctioned and he missed it by just a few feet.
Oui, il est parti pour assurer là.
Oh là là, le drone!
C'est le drone! Incroyable cette image. On allait perdre Marcel Hirscher. Hein.
Ouais.
It is a known fact that skiing is not the safest sport. When one of the competitors attempted to do a trick while going down the hill, he managed to stay upright and not fall.
Then continues on with that 180 at the back. Zeb graduated last year.
A very scary and unexpected moment happened when a car was driving along a windy and slippery road, when all of a sudden the trees started falling down. Luckily no one was hurt.
Фронты. Задний ход, давай задний ход.
Not very often we see a circuit shot in the NBA. At a San Antonio vs Oklahoma Game City game, Russell Westbrook got very lucky with a shot that wasn't expected at all to land.
Oh, my. That's going to count. That thing took forever.
When a driver was climbing a sort of hill, he didn't realize there was another car parked with a person right next to it, so when he got to the top, the driver's brakes and reflexes were really put to the test. At a baseball game, a foul ball got too close to a crowd member. A little known fact is that sharks aren't very aggressive and rarely attacks humans, but that doesn't take away the fact that they are very aggressive. A scary moment to watch was when a man made a drop to the water and had massive encounter with the white shark. When a skateboarder was doing some tricks, a kid carrying his bicycle was passing by and got extremely lucky. At a Boston vs Cleveland NBA game, when there was just a few seconds remaining, a team attempted a risky three-pointer that didn't seem like it was going to go in but ended up bouncing and tying the game with just 1/10 of a second remaining.
Bounces home! 1/10 of a second remaining!
I guess that leprechaun does travel, because the way this ball stayed up on the rim right here, look at the backspin that Bradley puts on that shot.
Thanks to the win, with F1 cars going with speed well over 200 speed per hour, it is almost impossible to stop or avoid something if it randomly comes in front. A F1 driver got very lucky when a bird manages to save himself by like an inch of getting hit by a wheel. Ball Guy has become a very popular game, which you have to qualify by not being the last one to finish the challenge, and somehow this competitor got extremely lucky.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
An incredible and wholesome moment occurred when a girl was on YouTube and found someone who looked exactly like her. So she decided to contact her, and it turns out it was her twin sister, who were separated at birth and they were even adopted the same day.
I found out that I actually might have a twin sister. She found out that I exist through YouTube. Go YouTube!
When a plane was doing takeoff in shallow water, the pilots got lucky to take off completely before getting into an unsuitable area to take off. When some trees randomly started falling in the water, a couple cruising in their boat just randomly left the spot few seconds earlier, avoiding getting injured by the trees. An Australian man who miraculously woke up from a coma bought a scratch card and won a car, so a news reporter asked him to reenact the moment. He actually won $250,000 during the reenactment.
When we asked Bill to reenact buying his scratchy ticket.
I just won $250,000. I'm not joking.
At an NBA game, a player got very lucky with a two-pointer when he didn't even try making the shot. There is a well-known high-altitude theme park in Chongqing, which attracts thousands of tourists every year, and one of the attractions is a bridge which is 500 feet above land. An incredible moment was recorded when one of the safety cords was released during one of the jumps, and the tourist was very lucky nothing happened. Even though the staff member said it was just a publicity stunt after the incident, an investigation was made and it turned out it wasn't. And that's it for the luckiest people caught on camera. So, which one of these was the most amazing? Comment down below, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Also, check out one of the amazing videos on screen.